All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we have a Toronto Raptor video for you. Now we're going to break down possible pros and cons of a Raptors-Warriors trade for Pascal Siakam. Now, Pascal has been in a bunch of trade rumors as of late in the last week or so for the Toronto Raptors, and the Golden State Warriors kind of remain a heavy favorite to possibly land him if he is in fact on the table. Now, I will go through my opinions on if trading Pascal Siakam is actually worth it, because in my opinion, I don't think so. However, always got to keep an open mind. So the Raptors here, they have a very important offseason ahead of them. And with Pascal Siakam's shoulder injury, with Kyle Lowry possibly leaving Toronto, there's just a lot going on with them having the fourth pick. There is a chance that Siakam doesn't even make it to the regular season with Toronto. Now, the Golden State Warriors appear to be one of the best possible outcomes for this actual trade. Now, the Athletic's John Hollinger reported that the Warriors will try to use the number 7th pick in the 2021 NBA draft and center James Wiseman, pick number 2 in last year's 2020 draft, in order to acquire Pascal Siakam. So, considering Siakam's salary, the Warriors would most likely have to throw in a player like Andrew Wiggins to make the money work. Now, let's just kind of dive into some possible hypotheticals, some possible trade proposals, and I'll give you guys my opinion on it. Now, in this trade, the Warriors receive Aaron Baines and Pascal Siakam, and the Raptors receive the 7th pick of this next year's draft, James Wiseman, and small forward Andrew Wiggins. Now, the Raptors in this trade get a player in Wiggins that has been making some fantastic strides, especially on the defensive end. He is scoring 18.6 points per game or 18.6 points per game on 47% shooting, which makes him the number 2 option on Golden State last season. And with Wiseman, you've got an up and down rookie season, but at 7'1", he's very athletic, and he would give the Raptors a new starting center moving forward. One thing about James Wiseman I want to add and include is that I don't think last season for James Wiseman was really, I don't think it meant much, guys. And even from a Warriors side, I'm not the Warriors, but if I'm Golden State, this is just my opinion, I'm not trading James Wiseman. Man, I don't think it's worth ruining the possible, like, when you have a player like Steph Curry, you still got Clay, you still got Dre. You want to surround as many championship players as you can around them. But at the same time, in my opinion, the Warriors drafted those 3 players, and it did just fine for them. So with James Wiseman, the potential is just truly there. I mean, James Wiseman could easily become an 18-10 player even in this next season. Giving up your whole possible future for a rental, I mean, I'm not too sold on it. However, Pascal's got plenty of years left on his contract, so that's why I can really see the logic and the logistics for both sides of the team, or both sides of the trade. Both teams, it makes sense. It doesn't make sense when you really get down and nitpick it. But the Raptors, they could possibly be into rebuild mode now. With Fred VanVleet, OG, locked up long-term, getting those 2 players, guys like Wiggins, Wiseman, and then a player like Suggs or Green that are going to go at number 4, another possible star at number 7, well, all of a sudden Toronto's got a very super young, super talented core that could quickly make its way up the Eastern Conference. So they've got a couple of different routes they can take. But on the downside, by doing this trade, the Raptors would be giving up on Pascal just a year and a half into his max contract. Now, with 1920 ending in the bubble and this season kind of being impacted by COVID, I don't think Toronto is necessarily looking to get rid of Siakam's contract. So rebuilding's fun, but when you've got 2 title contenders in Brooklyn and Philadelphia, you got to improve, man. So this trade could possibly work. The Warriors get another star scorer at the power forward spot, while Toronto gets not only a Canadian star and 3 top 7 picks in a 2-year span, but there's a lot of uncertainty surrounding Wiseman I don't think that would, if I'm the Raptors and I actually end up getting that trade, it would be very hard for me to decline it, man. I think James Wiseman's value is an all-time low right now just because last year for the Warriors, that offense, it's built for Steph Curry. Like that whole team, that whole structure, it's all built for Steph Curry. It's built to play essentially around one player. And James Wiseman just barely got any plays. He didn't really get much called his way last season. Didn't play too many minutes. There were issues with, is he going to start? Is he not going to start? It was very uncertain. So with James Wiseman and the seventh pick in this upcoming draft, that's a big haul, but you're also getting a proven NBA final champion, Pascal Siakam, who's got plenty of years left on his contract, so you could run it with Dre, Steph, Clay for quite some time. It makes sense. This trade makes a lot of sense. It's just, is Golden State willing to get rid of its possible young superstar? And then, obviously, with Toronto, are you willing to go into kind of a rebuild mode? Although I don't think it would last quite long because, like I said, man, you've got Fred, you got OG, you've got the 4th pick, you've got the 7th pick, and now you've got James Wiseman. So I don't think it would last too long, but definitely looking at a rebuild if that's the case. I don't think Kyle Lowry would be making his way back to Toronto. So that's going to be it for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, hit that sub button. That's basically tells me you guys want more Warriors videos, you want more Raptors videos. Have a great day. Have a great 4th of July. I'm sure when a lot of you guys were watching this, it will be the 4th of July. So have a great weekend here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.